So, in the last few sessions, we discussed about Mahavatar Babaji's birth and then his journey into the spirituality. And in the last session, we had a wonderful discussion about his parallel life existence, and his name was Safin. So he told so many things about, especially about pyramids and the energy grids all around the earth, how pyramids are helping. So, in today's wisdom part, let's get into a new chapter which is called Soul Work. So, in this chapter, he has given few short stories like how he was working on the soul level with the light workers. So, let's get into it. These are the stories that Babaji has shared through me as a medium to understand his soul work with the light workers in a gist. So the first story, it goes in this way. I began my soul work from the place of my birth at Chidambaram in Tamil Nadu. I met a man named Chinmaya who was visiting my hometown for some work. He was a man with a kind heart and had a wife and two daughters. He was suffering a huge loss in his business and he was unhappy and looked worried. It seemed at first as though he worried because of his dwindling business, but in reality, his actual concern was his soul growth in this physical life. His mind was flooded with questions, mostly those that signified existential crisis like what am I doing here? How can I make my life worthwhile? How to seek the right path? So, all such questions were going on in his mind. Dear God, please show me the right path, or else I will become weaker and sadder with each passing day. I cannot continue like this anymore, and it is affecting my life and business. He yearned for the Supreme Divine to hear his call. Then Babaji is telling, I heard his inner calling and worked closely with him to help him. So, this is what Babaji told to Master Pallavi. And then the vision started. Like in the vision, Pallavi was seeing the conversation, what happened between Yogi and that person Chinmaya and Mahavatar Babaji. So it goes in this way. Chinmaya was sitting outside a temple in silence and solitude when Babaji appeared before him disguised as a yogi. So that yogi asked Chinmaya, why are you worried? For that, Chinmaya is answered, touching his feet. I'm looking for inner happiness, Swamiji. This life should be worthwhile. I feel everything is worthless without a purpose and I'm not able to find a direction. For that, Yogi is telling, you're close to finding your true path, my dear child. Chinmaya asked Babaji, how would I know that? Then Yogi told Chinmaya, close your eyes. Chinmaya closes his eyes. Babaji touched his thumb on Chinmaya's third eye, that is the space between the eyebrows, and disappears. Chinmaya feels tremendous energies coursing through his body and witness a bright light gradually illuminating Babaji's smiling face. You have come to me and I will take care of your soul, announces Babaji. As Chinmaya's vision ended, he was full of energy and Babaji's smile was imprinted on his mind. Then on, he started conversing with Babaji in his mind, asking questions which were most relevant for his journey. So, in this way, Babaji was doing like his soul work with Chinmaya and how he was in contact with this person. The story continues further. Chinmaya was once traveling for some important work which was essential for his business to survive. However, there was so much struggle in his heart that his inner voice asked him to go deep within and seek Babaji. The opportunity to meet Babaji arrived soon. It was a full moon night. Chinmaya was sitting in silence outside his house, staring at the moon. He was unknowingly doing tratak, that is, getting visions with open eyes by focusing your eyes on a particular point for a long time. And in a spectacular moment, he saw Babaji appearing out of the moonlight. Then he heard telling the message from Babaji was, time has come for you, Chinmaya, to know Kriya Yoga. and spread it to the masses to help them realize their true soul purpose. Babaji kept his hand on Chinmaya's head for a few moments and disappeared as swiftly as he had appeared to meet him to put across his message. So this was the first story, like where so beautifully he Babaji conveyed the message that the time has come for Chinmaya to practice, to get to know about Kriya Yoga and practice and also spread it to the people. And the second story, um, I went to Sri Lanka to work with a child who needed me, a beautiful 7-year-old girl waiting to meet God. It was an ordinary night when she started talking to God in her sleep. I was sitting right beside her in that moment. The girl asked, "Where are you, God? I need to see you and I have been waiting for you since so long." For that Babaji, keeping his hands on her head lovingly, "I am right beside you, Geeta." So that girl's name is Geeta. Geeta hears his voice deep and clear. And then Geeta says, "Is that your voice? Am I hearing your voice, God?" Babaji is telling, "Yes, it is my voice." Smilingly, he says this. "What do you want from God?" Geeta is telling, "Let me think." And then she asks after some time, like, "What do you look like? If you could show me your true form, I will do whatever you ask me to do." Babaji appears in front of her. She is surprised and happy. She walks up to him and Babaji hugs her. And Babaji is telling, "I'm always with you, my little goddess." So this is the second story. It's a bit short story, but this is how, like, when we are like with true, with what to say, like when our intentions are very pure, and when we want to get connected to Him, He is answering to those people. So this is what I understood from these two stories. And finally, the third story. Babaji was once in Nepal. The scene in my vision, that is, Pallavi is telling Master Pallavi, the scene in my vision is that of a forest. He is walking in the forest and decides to rest under a big tree and sit for a while. A bright light is radiating from his body. His presence is serene, attracting little animals like rabbits, dogs, sheep, birds, etc. He happily plays with them and pets them with love and kindness. I see a herd of sheep that has come to visit Babaji. After a few moments, a man comes looking for his sheep, slightly angry at them to have wandered off so far. As soon as he reaches the tree, he becomes calm and feels a miraculous energy around. His emotional oneness with Babaji automates his body and he sits down near the tree, unaware of Babaji's presence, for he couldn't see him with his human eyes. He eventually falls in a deep slumber, his head lying on Mahayogi's lap. Babaji places his hand on the shepherd's head, smiling lovingly. The astral body of the shepherd projects out of his physical body, now clearly seeing Babaji. As he sees the divine yogi caressing the head of his physical body, it overtakes him with emotions. "Please bless my soul," the shepherd requests earnestly to Babaji. Babaji lifts his hand in Baba Mudra and replies with a huge smile on his face. "Take care." And then Babaji is giving such a beautiful message to that shepherd. "Take care of the animals. Love them, protect them. Those who are killing these innocent beings, stop that business, and the animal kingdom will bestow their unconditional love and gratitude upon you. These animals will serve your livelihood." So, this was the message he gave to that shepherd. Then Babaji disappears into thin air, activating another light worker to continue on this path. So this is how, he was like in conversation or interacting with all the light workers who are ready to work for this Mother Earth and the animals, humans, and everyone. So it is up to us, masters, like how pure we are in the heart and how we can connect to Him. It is all within us. So when they can do, definitely even we can get connected to Him with our prayers or through meditation or sincere one like a sincere message to Him that we want to be connected to Him. So this is how we can. He has given so nice, beautiful examples, right? Just with a pure intent, he will be with, in connection with us. We need not do anything big things for like to be in contact with him. Just a pure prayer and an intention, we can be always with him. Yeah. So this was the wisdom part today. So the next chapter, that is tomorrow morning, we can have with a new chapter I'll be starting. Thank you so much, Masters, for being part of this book and the wisdom sharing. And if you would like to share anything, please unmute.
Yeah, thank you, Sharadaji. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shailaja. That's
Sailaja, sorry. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. Beautiful sharing. Yeah, this way we got like more awareness. Like, Babaji can appear in many ways. It's just we have to be aware and question when we are in challenging situation. When we right question to seek the guidance and direction, definitely we receive an answer, through one of the masters or through Babaji, whatever we believe, right? So, yeah, these are all living masters, um, Babaji and Sai Baba and all Rama, Krishna, Hanuman, all these great masters are there to guide us, to bring us in the spiritual journey. Yeah.
That's true.
So thank you so much. Beautiful sharing. So it brings closer to our awareness and asking question and seek guidance. If we don't ask any guidance, we are not going to receive. So we need to, as we are growing up and up in this journey, we need to habit asking question, the right question. That's what even I am doing, because when we don't know, first time asking question, that is also a belief system, right? So we feel, oh, how can we get, so we just stay in our mind with the problems and asking question within mind to mind. But this is not just the mind thing, it's beyond mind, it's universe. So just we have to come out of it and
Yeah.
learn to ask. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Swarnaji. That's true. Like mind, it's more about the logical answering, but when we go beyond the mind, that is when like the actual answers keeps coming out. Thank you.
Thank you to Shalijaji.
Thank you. Okay, masters, then let's meet in the next session. Have a nice evening. Thank you, one and all. Bye.